Welcome to all of you out there, both here with me in person, a small number of people actually, but most importantly to all of you out there, all of our graduates, people that are going to be graduating today, and all of your families and your friends that are gathered here to celebrate this really very different and important event in your life. This is a special conferral of degrees event for Palmer College of Chiropractic West 153rd graduating class. For those of you who don't know, I'm Dr. Bill Meeker, and as a proud Palmer West graduate of 1982, a long time ago, I've spent my entire professional career at Palmer College, both here in San Jose and for 12 years at our main campus in Davenport, Iowa, where I was the Vice President for Research. But for the last 13 years, it's been my distinct honor to serve as Campus President of Palmer College of Chiropractic West, right here in San Jose. Two of the most enjoyable parts of my job are to conduct entering class orientation. That's at the beginning of every student's educational journey. And then I get to do this thing at their end, too, where I get to talk about them just before they graduate and move off into so-called real life. You can feel that dynamic of the class at each point in their experience. From the nervous energy of anticipation on day one to radiating a sense of excitement upon achieving the goal in which they embarked over 3 years ago. So to the members of the 153rd class, and I can't see you at all right now, by the way, just so you know, but I know you're out there, I realize that this event is not the way you envision reaching the conclusion of your Palmer West education, but you are experiencing directly the impact of historical forces we haven't seen before. This unprecedented viral epidemic has affected all of us and all of our institutions. If someone had described to me even just 10 years ago that we would be teaching most of our curriculum online and that our graduation was going to be, quote, virtual, unquote, I would not have believed it. In fact, I'm not even sure I would have understood what that meant. But here we are. I will remember this, and I dare say you will too. It's a first. And let me at this point give a shout out to one particular individual who has made this really possible, because this is a brand new thing we've never done before, and that's Denise Miller. So we can give Denise Miller a round of applause. She deserves it. And she was very ably assisted by Kelly Getz, who's also here today. And without them and other people's assistance, this just wouldn't have happened. So I want to thank them a lot. And I have to comment on the extraordinary events of the past 2 weeks, triggered by the senseless killing of a black man, George Floyd, at the hands of a policeman. Yesterday, the student government and the Student American Black Chiropractic Association sponsored a virtual town hall meeting. Over 100 students, faculty, and staff participated for an instructive, emotional, respectful, and powerful discussion. I couldn't be prouder, and Palmer College stands with those who advocate for social justice. This has been quite a year already, and it's barely half over. So while we may be convening today in a virtual format, I commend every member of the Palmer West community for the manner in which they've responded to the challenges of the last few months. From our faculty expediently transitioning from classroom instruction to web-based delivery, to lower quarter students acclimating to distance learning, and upper quarter interns adapting to a virtual patient care protocol while the Palmer clinics were closed, the collective contributions speak to Palmer College's commitment of providing its students with a premier educational experience, hence its status as the trusted leader in chiropractic education for more than 100 years. Equally admirable is the manner in which members of the Spring 20 graduating class, you folks, have worked with their preceptor doctors to make the best of an office experience that was probably far different from what you anticipated at the beginning of the quarter. Yet, it has provided a unique opportunity to prepare for patient care protocols that every practice will probably need moving forward. As the campus efforts of the past quarter have demonstrated, I think, once again, Palmer College doesn't just graduate great doctors It graduates great doctors with skills that extend well beyond their clinical competencies. Palmer graduates are leaders and visionaries from one generation to the next. Palmer graduates have advanced the availability of chiropractic to patient populations that even the most optimistic members of our profession once thought unattainable. I'll have another chance to do this later, but at the outset today, to the members of Palmer West 153rd class, I please accept my personal congratulations for having the good taste, the foresight, and the common sense to join the chiropractic profession. To the members of Palmer West summer class, I can state with pride and confidence, you will make a difference, you will change lives, and you will make the world a better place every day in many ways. You are the future of the profession. And remember, stressful challenges that we encounter at difficult moments in our lives frequently provide the experiences that foster knowledge and inspire perseverance, and often put us directly on the path to achieving the best things that will ever happen in our lives. In other words, remain focused and vigilant in the pursuit of your career goals, guided by the ideals that you've inspired you to pursue a healthcare career as a doctor of chiropractic in the first place. So now let's call this ceremony to order. I'd like to bring up Dr. Arlene Luckock, Palmer West professor, who will present today's invocation.
Spirit of love, we know you by many different names, but we are gathered here today with the common purpose of celebrating the graduation of these doctors. We ask your presence and your blessing on this ceremony. We give thanks for these students and their commitment to the high ideals of a healing profession. We give thanks also for all those who have stood by them and supported them on their journey, professors, family, and friends. We ask that you guide them on their journey, using their healing hands and their listening hearts as they comfort a hurting world. Inspire them to be eager to continue learning throughout their lives. Lift them up when they're discouraged and keep them ever mindful of their life's purpose. Let this moment spread beyond boundaries as they go forth into the world to serve with joyful compassion all who come to them for healing. Spirit of love, we ask this in your name. Let it be so.
Thank you, Dr. Luckock. We proceed with today's ceremony by recognizing the valedictorian and salutatorian of the 153rd graduating class. Dr. Greg Snow, Palmer West Dean of Palmer West Dean of Academic Affairs will acknowledge today's honorees. Dr. Snow.
Good afternoon, everyone. B.J. Palmer, the developer of the chiropractic profession, often stated that chiropractic is head, heart, and hands. B.J. recognized that doctors of chiropractic must use their heads, hearts, and hands to master the science, art, and philosophy of chiropractic care to best care for their patients. We will now present a series of awards in recognition of BJ's three ideals. The head is recognized with several awards acknowledging the academic achievements of students who have excelled throughout the curriculum. The heart is recognized through the Virgil String Award, Philosophy Award for a student's passion and philosophy of chiropractic, and the Hands Award, or Clinical Excellence Award, honors a student's outstanding patient care delivery. We begin the awards portion of today's program by acknowledging the class members who have achieved the highest academic honors and graduate as valedictorian and salutatorian of Palmer West's 153rd graduating class. Please join me in recognizing our valedictorian, Travis Robinson. Congratulations, Travis. And now, please join me in congratulating our salutatorian recipient, Juliet Murray. Congratulations, Juliet. These students have distinguished themselves by demonstrating the scholastic and clinical proficiency in which our administration and faculty take great pride. Congratulations again to Travis and Juliet. Before we proceed with recognizing the other academic honors for today's graduating members of the class, I'd like to note that we typically present custom designed medallions, such as the ones I was just holding up, to the valedictorian and salutatorian of each graduating class. While our virtual format prevents us from making a similar presentation today, know that we plan to continue this tradition and medallions are forthcoming for Travis and Juliet. Similarly, plaques associated with other major awards announced in today's program will be sent to each of our honorees. Dr. Brian Nook, Palmer West Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, will now acknowledge members of the graduating class who have achieved academic honors.
College would like to now recognize all members of the 153rd graduating class who have distinguished themselves during their educational experience at Palmer College's West Campus by graduating with academic honors. This achievement includes induction into Pi Tau Delta International Chiropractic Honor Society, the oldest, most distinguished honor society in chiropractic education. Members of the class who have achieved academic honors received gold cords to wear on their graduation gowns. They are also presented with a special purple cord which signifies their induction into the Pi Tau Delta International Chiropractic Honor Society, the oldest and most distinguished honor society in chiropractic education. To receive this recognition, students must have earned a cumulative GPA of at least 3.5 upon completion of the program. The Doctors of Chiropractic curriculum is long, rigorous, and very challenging. Those students who are able to navigate it while maintaining a high GPA are to be commended for this achievement. We now proceed with today's event by recognizing the spring 2020 class members graduating with academic and Pi Tau Delta honors. Graduating summa cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors today are Juliet Murray, Travis Robinson, Brent, there he is, Brent Young, graduating magna cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors is Antonia Forsyth. Graduating with cum laude and Pi Tau Delta honors are David Yamamoto. Congratulations to all of you. Well done, and thank you for all your effort.
Thank you, Dr. Nook. And now it's my turn to present the Presidential Scholar Award, which was presented to members of the class who've displayed the highest level of academic achievement by making the Dean's List with a GPA of 3.5 or above in each and every one of the 13 quarters that comprise the Palmer West curriculum. Due to the high standards of this eligibility criteria, the Presidential Scholar Award is a uniquely impressive achievement and an honor that we don't actually routinely present at every graduation. However, today I have the pleasure of presenting 3 of these awards from this class. Given the multiple ways in which they've distinguished themselves at each step of their Palmer West experience, I take great pride in recognizing the presidential scholars of our spring 2020 graduating class. Today's award honorees include Juliet Murray, Travis Robinson, and Brent Young. So give them a virtual round of applause. Congratulations once again to our presidential scholars, each of whom will be receiving special plaques that look like this, very nice plaques. They'll be receiving them in the mail, and that's in special recognition of their outstanding achievement. And now I have the honor of presenting the Virgil V. Strang Philosophy Award. Dr. Strang was a longtime Palmer College Davenport professor, and he was its 7th president. He has a unique and honored place in Palmer College history. His long and distinguished career spanned nearly 50 years as a chiropractic philosopher, anatomist, teacher, humanitarian, and practitioner. And I'm proud to say that Dr. Strang was a mentor, a colleague, and most importantly to me, he was a friend. I remember him very, very well and very fondly. He was equally respected by students and colleagues for so passionately exemplifying the philosophy commitment, logic, and reasoning of the practice of chiropractic. Today we salute the Virgil V. Strang Award recipient for the spring 2020 graduating class, and that is Juliet Murray. And here's that plaque. It'll be a big box for Juliet. Congratulations. And we'll proceed with the next part of our ceremony. Dr. Kyle Prusso, Palmer West Dean of Clinics, will now announce the Clinical Excellence Awards. And we'll also acknowledge members of today's class who participated in Palmer College's VA DoD student rotation program. Dr. Prusso.
Well, good afternoon. The Palmer Clinics are the venue for the clinical portion of the student's educational experience, where they apply the acquired skills and knowledge from the classroom to the care of patients in the clinic. At each Palmer West graduation, we present the Clinical Excellence Award, which recognizes the member of today's graduating class who best exemplified the skills and qualities expected of a Palmer chiropractor during their year-long experience as a student intern in the Palmer Clinics. Before I announce the winner of today's award, let me briefly describe the selection process. Nominations are accepted from our 10-member team of clinic faculty. These are candidates whom our clinicians feel have demonstrated excellence with patient evaluation and diagnosis, chiropractic techniques and rehabilitative procedures, diagnostic imaging, case management, professionalism, and service to our community. Our clinic team then deliberates and discusses each nominee to determine the award recipient. It is not an easy task, and often there are multiple candidates who are deserving of such recognition. Before we present today's Clinical Excellence Award winner, I would like to recognize the 5 nominees from this class who will receive a beautiful certificate to proudly display prominently somewhere in the future. So the first nominee is Antonia Forsyth. Rayanne Heather Mendoza. Nice hat. Travis Robinson. Ian Shapiro. and Domingo Silva. And the Clinical Excellence honoree for the Spring Quarter 2020 graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's West Campus is Ian Shapiro. Congratulations, Ian. Brent's very happy for you. In addition to its network of campus-based clinics, Palmer College provides supplemental opportunities for interns to expand their patient care skills via participation in off-campus preceptorships and other special programs. Palmer's Department of Defense and Veterans Affairs Student Rotation Program provides a unique opportunity for our senior level students to serve our nation's active military and retired veterans while gaining valuable clinical experience in a multidisciplinary environment. Chiropractic services were introduced to the VA health system as a pilot program in 1999. As demand for care increased, so did the number of VA locations offering chiropractic care, driven largely by veterans seeking non-pharmacological alternatives to finding relief from chronic pain. From 2005 to 2015, the number of on-station VA chiropractic clinics increased from 27 to 65, and the number of veterans receiving care in these clinics increased from just over 4,000 to more than 37,000. We are proud to acknowledge the efforts of Palmer West alumnus Dr. Anthony Lisi with helping to facilitate the expansion of care throughout the VA system, as Dr. Lisi has served as the VA's chiropractic program director for the past 16 years. Today I would like to recognize 3 members of the graduating class for their distinguished participation in the VA DoD Student Rotation Program, including Yelizaveta Guerin, Juliet Murray, and Brent Young. Congratulations, Yelizaveta, Juliet, and Brent, for your selection and for serving our nation's veterans. Haley McHugh, president of the Palmer West Sports Council, will now acknowledge a member of today's graduating class for distinguished service as a Sports Council executive member. Haley.
Thank you, Dr. Prusso. Hello, everyone. My name is Haley McHugh, and I am the current president of Palmer West Sports Council. Sports Council is a student-run organization that attends athletic events in the Bay Area, supplying chiropractic treatment to members of our community. It is my honor today to recognize one student who was elected to serve on the Palmer West Sports Council Executive Board. It was through her selfless dedication, hard work, and passion that Sports Council has remained an invaluable opportunity for Palmer West students today. Our recipient was on the board from 2017 to 2019 and had many roles during her time on our council. She brought together our students to attend the Professional Football Chiropractic Society Symposium in Indianapolis, helped plan numerous social gatherings and jumpstart our social media pages, as well as set up multiple fundraisers to help our students attend events like TFCS and the ACA Sports Council Symposium, and she took impeccable notes. She was the first person that I personally met when I transferred to Palmer West, and she introduced herself with a smile within my first 5 minutes in their classroom. So I admire her positive attitude, brilliant work ethic, and dedication. She is always willing to not only be a schoolmate, but also a mentor and always a friend. Blair, you have such a bright light, and I know you will be successful in anything you put your mind to. The entire Sports Council is extremely grateful for all that you have put into these positions and throughout your time on the council. Awarding her for her service and dedication to Palmer West Sports Council, Blair Clement, Secretary 2017 to 2018 and Social Committee 2018 to 2019. And you will be receiving your plaque soon. Congratulations, graduates. The future of chiropractic is safe in your hands. I will now introduce the president of ASG, Robbie Butler.
Please hold the applause. Thank you, Haley. Good afternoon. So I know today is not the day that you expected it when you first circled it on your calendars. With everything going on currently, I think directing attention to this event today may feel a little odd. But if that's the case, I must remind you what this event today is celebrating. The time and work that each and every one of you have put into this program is nothing short of remarkable. You have made one of the smartest investing strategies known to the world by investing in yourselves. This investment, arming you with the knowledge and expertise, enables you to have an impact in a world that is craving personal healing touch in many ways. I would like to speak on behalf of the student body and congratulate each of you right now. Congrats. The pride the current students have in your accomplishments should only be dwarfed by the pride from your loved ones, as well as the pride you should have in yourself. I'm here to present one award today. This award has always had a special meaning because it is the only award that is given today that is voted on by your entire graduating class. This quarter, however, there's a little more weight behind it because of what it stands for. The Fellowship Award honors the person in the graduating class who has demonstrated a commitment to the class and the profession. The word fellowship rings loudly in times like these. It is the condition of establishing relations, specifically uniting under common interests and goals. Ask any student at Palmer and they will tell you that this quarter has had no parallel when looking at the effort to establish a welcoming community and strong fellowship. Unfortunately, there can only be one winner of this award, and the individual I will be presenting this to today has stood out amongst the best. He has worked tirelessly through his club involvement and his many roles on campus to bring equity and inclusiveness to our campus. He is always available for questions and has taught many a first quarter student how to use Palmer's printers with his role as a library assistant. It gives me great pleasure to present this quarter's Fellowship Award virtually to my friend, Domingo Silva. Congratulations, Domingo, and congratulations to the entire class.
Thank you, Robbie. Dr. Meeker and guests, I now present the 153rd graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic's West Campus for conferral of the Doctor of Chiropractic degree.
Thank you, Dr. Snow. And now we get to the true heart of the matter. It's that upon recommendation by the Dean, faculty, and graduation committee, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Palmer College of Chiropractic's West Campus in the state of California, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Chiropractic and all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining therein. Now, Dr. Brian Nook, Palmer West Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, will read the names of the graduates. And as they are read, we will see again your face on screen. Dr. Nook.
Thank you, Dr. Meeker. I'm honored to be asked to read people's names of this class. And be the first one to congratulate you after being conferred on your degree, after a long, hard labor of getting to this point. Even though we're doing it virtually, this does not hinder our celebration with you in the least bit. So, however, it is a challenge for me, as this class knows, to properly pronounce people's names. I will do my best and apologize if I don't do so well. Our first member of the conferred degree of the 153rd graduating class is Travis Robinson. Juliet Austin Murray. Nicholas Allen Borowski. Blair Bianca Clement. Antonia Forsyth. Yelizaveta Garian. Michelle Ha. Matthew Huang. Judy Hung. Rianne Heather Mendoza. Robert Martinez Malato. Ian Lee Shapiro.
Nerd.
Domingo Antonio Silva. David John Yamamoto. Brent Austin Young. Congratulations.
Okay, students, one last thing to do, and that is for you all to recite the chiropractic oath after me. I will repeat a phrase, and then you will repeat it after me, and I'll let you know at the end when we're done. Okay? So, students, please repeat after me. In accordance with the chiropractic principles.
In accordance with the chiropractic principles
Of the art, science, and philosophy of chiropractic.
The art, science, and chiropractic of philosophy.
And in consequence of my dedication.
And in consequence of my dedication.
To restoration of the sick to health.
To restoration of the sick to health.
I promise and swear to keep.
I promise and swear to keep.
To the best of my ability and judgment.
To the best of my ability and judgment.
The following oath.
The following oath.
I, and repeat your name.
I,
Matthew
Long.
Elizabeth Garian.
Will adhere to the code of ethics.
Will adhere to the code of ethics.
Espoused by the chiropractic profession.
Espoused by the chiropractic profession.
I will observe and practice.
I will observe and
practice.
Professional conduct. In relations with my patients, my colleagues.
With my patients, colleagues.
with my patients and colleagues.
Myself and my profession.
Myself and my profession.
I will seek to preserve.
I will seek to preserve
the integrity of my profession.
Integrity
of my profession.
And help it to grow in service.
And help it to grow in service.
To the benefit of all humanity.
To the benefit of all humanity.
I will serve my patients.
I will serve
my patients.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
Violating neither their conference nor their dignity.
Violating neither their conference nor their dignity.
And in my association with these patients.
In my association with these patients.
I shall not violate.
I shall not violate.
that which is moral and right.
that which is moral and right.
I will provide regimen
I will
I
provide
will
regimen
provide regimen
for the good of my patients,
for the good of my patients,
patients
according to my ability and my judgment.
according to my ability and my
and
judgment.
judgment.
I will regard and refer
I will regard and
regard and
Regard and refer
to my fellow
my
doctors
fellow doctors,
My fellow doctors.
with honor and dignity,
with honor and dignity,
with honor and dignity,
Honor and dignity.
giving credit for their dedication
giving credit for their dedication
and commitment to the profession.
and commitment to the profession.
I will continue to improve
I will continue
I will
to
continue to improve
my knowledge and skill
my
My
knowledge
knowledge and skill,
and be sincere in my resolution
and be sincere in my resolution
to justify the responsibility
to justify
to justify the responsibility
which this degree symbolizes and imposes.
which this degree symbolizes and
imposes.
So, now, will the students of the 153rd graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic West change your tassels? Congratulations, doctors.
Finally!
Yay.
You nasty.
That concludes our conferral of degree program for the 153rd graduating class of Palmer College of Chiropractic West. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students of the West Campus, I once again extend my congratulations to the spring 2020 graduates on a job very well done, and in particular for demonstrating impressive perseverance to complete their final quarter during a period of unprecedented adversity. I'm confident the fortitude you've displayed during these challenging times will serve your patients and the chiropractic profession with equal distinction. Please join us now for an interactive virtual reception using the link that has been supplied to our graduates, students, and faculty. You'll need to end this session and then join the reception. We look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.